Hi Vic, this is the Simon. Okay, this is the first question. Actually, you are you are going to develop a product. So the question is you need to develop a product using Six Sigma methodology DMA DV. Okay, and then the time is 6 months, and then you need to design the final product. Okay, each phase you need to take about 30 days. Okay, this 6 months and then 30 days is for you to develop a schedule, Gantt chart. Okay, for the first question, develop a voice of customer. Alright, okay, the voice of customer is sometimes like this. Okay, what is the needs of the product that you're going to develop, and then from there you need to come up with the drivers. It means like what is the consideration for all the things that you going to develop your product, and then from that you need to transfer all the drivers into the something that you can measure. Some kind like acidity we can measure with pH, reach with the ppm, and then the temperature can measure by the what is it the the temperature actually Celsius, and then also the cost can be measured by uh, price per cup. Okay, so from what all the consideration from your product, come up with the drivers, what is the things that will determine the needs, and then from the drivers you come up with all the specific things that can be measured. Alright, okay, from that you need to develop a Carnot analysis. Okay, Carnot actually some kind like this. Okay, you develop a graph like this, and then all the delighters actually something that uh, delighters mean like accessories. Okay, kalau tak ada pun tak apa, if you have it's a bit better. Okay, and then some more must be is something some kind like you must have. Okay, all these thing inside your product, this is better, like what is it when you develop what is it a car. Okay, when you develop a car mungkin the latest ni speed, but actually car without speed also good, also can be become a car. Okay, and then you need to develop this. Okay, this is like this. Okay, this is the something like exciters. Okay, kalau you ada you suka, and then this is basic need, all the brakes, engine, cooling semua ni mesti ada. And then this is performance, kalau the higher the better. Okay, like gas, mileage, warranty period, so you put all the your consideration here. Okay, and here into this graph. Okay, and then the third one is FMEA, how to develop FMEA. So you can find inside the book macam mana nak develop FMEA, failure mode. Okay, cost analysis, and then you akan develop ni, you akan come up with the highest RPM. Okay, risk priority number, the highest RPM is the something yang you kena consider dalam you punya project. Okay, you susun ikut yang highest. Okay, ini all the things, and then what is the potential failure, like let's say like this brakes. Okay, and then you put here brakes, and then apa potential failure dia, ada 2 3, lepas tu potential failure, effect of the brake failure apa dia, rental ACV, and then sebab apa kalau brake failure ni sebab apa. Okay, you can come up, you can cari daripada Six Sigma punya buku. Okay, this is the complete one. So you kena buat contoh macam ni untuk projek ni. Alright, and then the last thing dia kata develop the, what is the question, develop the Six Sigma project plan. Okay, you kena buat satu project plan yang macam ni. All this question you must answer. Business case, why should do this, scope. Okay, and then scope, dalam scope juga ada masa, Gantt chart. So all the 6 months and then every 30 days yang tadi tu you put inside this Gantt chart. And then what is the goal, and then define the improvement plan. Alright, and then we come up with the goal. You can cari dekat internet, ni banyak ada contoh-contoh yang you boleh follow. Okay, and then ni question kedua, dia kata write an article based on the one of the following topic. One, application Six Sigma. Okay, jadi all the data you can cari daripada internet dan juga buku-buku. You just come up with all this spec. Okay, anything you can ask me. And then this question 3, okay, question 3 is more technical. Okay, and then from this table, okay, you see here, this is all the data, raw data. Okay, they're taking about number of accident versus training. Okay, when they train here, this is the number of accident for the people who have trained this much. Okay, from that, dia kata, use the data table 1 to plot regression linear quadratic graph. Okay, this is the type of graph. Kalau you ada data, you can develop this, you can put into this data into this, whether dia ni linear ke, quadratic ke, exponential. Okay, jadi kalau regression, dia selalunya antara linear dengan quadratic. Okay, jadi daripada sini kita nak test data ni sama ada dia linear atau quadratic. Kita just buat masukkan nilai. Alright, masukkan nilai dan kita akan dapat buktikan daripada from the result of the analysis. Contohnya macam ni. Okay, this linear, this is the linear. Okay, from this linear they come up with this y sama juga mx campur c. This is the formula. Okay, jadi daripada s r squared ni squared, you boleh tahu yang mana dia punya reliability of this graph. And then ni ada satu nilai-nilai yang kita boleh comparekan dengan ni yang linear punya. Okay, lepas tu kita buat pula regression analysis untuk quadratic. Kita akan dapat satu nilai yang macam ni. Okay, kedua-dua nilai ni kita comparekan mana lebih bagus. Dia tengok dalam buku ada macam mana you nak pilih beta R square yang menentukan bahawa kita pilih sama ada this graph atau this graph untuk kita punya analysis. Right? Okay, that's all. So I hope you will come up with the assignment. Okay, anything you can call me. Alright, bye.